Hello, Christine. You got your van. All right. Hello, Carol. How you doing tonight? Hello, Miss Diane. How you doing? Wow. You gonna be high catting it, ain't you? Yeah. Here comes the monster. I'm gonna pick the toenail clippers up, watch him leave. Yeah, I know you tickled to death. Am I going to? Yeah, I imagine. Well, I know you're glad, Chris. I can't pick mine up till Monday. Yeah, you got to do the same thing I got to do. I've got everything done but the insurance, and they wouldn't open. So I'll get that done tomorrow or Monday. Well, that's great. I know you're glad. They ain't gonna get the keys away from you, are they? Yeah, that boy's doing pretty good. I don't know how that gal's doing everything she's doing. Yeah, you don't realize how much you use one until you don't have one. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about it. She getting pretty damn tired. They, and see, like she was gonna not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, where she's supposed to bring her trailer up here and then stay with me for 2 weeks. Well, she's gonna take that boy home and have to get somebody to help with him. And so I don't know. Hopefully, his home health or something can come in and give me a little bit of help to where she don't have to do it. You don't think you'll walk anywhere for a while, huh, Chris? You back up here? Hmm? What about it, Rocky? Yeah, I know that, but still, you're just so damn much a person can do. You back? Hmm? Look up here and let everybody look at you. Hey, hello, Carol. I don't know. We're pretty early, and I think there's some other lives running. I picked him Clippers up again. He ran over to the other end of the couch and just dropped his head. Come here. Now he's mad. He ain't gonna come here. Come here. He look at me like that. But that's what happens when his claws get hold of me. Yeah. He don't mind you messing with his feet too much, but he just don't like them clippers. Ooh, he hates them things. He's a mess. He'll sit over there and pout for a while now. That's something I'm looking forward to. Bill at Economic Refugees, we got a male Boston that he said likes to play rough and everything else. I want to see him and Rocky get together. That may be a rodeo. But if Bill Rocky wired like Bill Rocky, if Bill Dog is wired like Rocky, that may really be a show. Yeah. Oh, I guarantee you he'd do a double back flip for that. He's over there laying down now. He's mad. He's settled up like a little bitty kid. Yeah, two males, they may fight or they may. I don't think they'll fight. Rocky's not aggressive. Bill said that his Boston wasn't that way either. I never have seen Rocky mad. Only time I've ever seen that come out in him was when he had that seizure. When he was coming back out of it, he was biting and growling at anything that was close. But he just didn't know what was going on. Yeah, that TREAT, that didn't get him out of it right quick. Oh, yeah, maybe if we get them two dogs together, maybe we can get a video of that. Rocky, Rocky, he won't even move. He won't even flip his ear. Rocky, what's the matter with you? Huh? Rocky, treat. You heard me, didn't you? Come here. Well, come here. Come here. Yeah, we'll try. We can get that done. We'll have to see if we can get a video of that. See, I woke him up. He gonna sneak back up here in a minute. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Hey, Janice. How you doing, gal? Yeah, here he comes. All right, y'all ready? One, two, three, treat. You want treat? We'll be right back. Hello, Daniel. Miss Janice, did you get you some sleep? Is that better? Huh? Oh, I've been lazy all day too. I'm tired, and it was nasty here. It rained. I guarantee you. I believe I could train him to do anything with those. But I don't have a cat, so I don't know. Mr. Daniel, what you been up to today? You think that laptop's got a life of its own? Rocky got his jaws boxed today. He My buddy's got a big old black cat that was raised around big dogs, and he's not scared of a dog at all. And Rocky saw him. Well, Rocky run over there and expected that cat to run. Well, that cat didn't run. Rocky got down and went to easing up on that cat, and that cat had slapped the hell out of him. And finally, he slapped Rocky about 4 or 5 times like a machine gun, just pop, 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 pop. Rocky back up and shake his head and go back in there. He wasn't trying to bite that cat. He just wanted to play. I was laughing. Well, them little old cats can slap hard. No bigger than they are. Animals are funny to watch. Yeah, y'all got a problem over there. We get a little of that here, but not like y'all have. Yeah, I've been watching the deal on the camels and the burros and the wild dogs and the cat. That one guy killed 400 and something camels in a day. Didn't even make a dent in them. It pretty. Hey, Cookie. That's where me and Cookie need to go. We could work them guns out we like to play with. You want to go to Australia and just go shoot some camels, Cookie? Yeah, but these are domestic dogs apparently. Or they're crossing up with a dingo. Yeah, that part of that country up there is just overrun with them things and donkeys and pigs and deer. They just eating everything up. There's a lot of Central Australia is not settled very heavy, is it, Janice? Over there it is. They're so thick they're tearing all the water holes up, and they really got a problem. I was telling them I'm watching one video and this guy killed 400 and something of them camels in one day. That was part of that video I watched. Is they were dressing them camels out. Now I think they were making dog food out of it. Now they did the same thing here in the U.S., but they didn't turn them loose. I don't guess we've got any wild. But the only thing that we got a problem with here in the U.S. is wild horses and the wild burros. They tear a lot of stuff up. Mm, Get you some shooting in though. I think yeah. Well, they're trying to get. They got the meat packing plants now, and they've got the milk. It's supposed to be something else. they're trying to domesticate them. That buddy of mine lives over there. He tried to get me to come over there a couple times, but he worked for the government, and he just to try to control some of that stuff. That's all he does every day. Get on that, get in a truck, ride the roads, or get on a four wheeler and get off in that rough country. I guess it's like our trappers used to be. But they were cutting steaks off of them, eating those out of backstrap. I guess I guess they're eatable. Do you ever see it in a store, Janice? There's a wet Willie Roy, Becky. Did you finally get out of the doghouse for waking her up? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hello, Lydia T. You just on a hit and run mission here lately, Lily. Well, they were showing it in some stores. I thought all native species were protected over. I'm surprised they let them shoot the kangaroo. Here in Texas, some part I know about, but venison and elk and bison are getting big, where you can buy it pretty easy. Somebody wants to come up? Come on. Okay, well, that's fine. It just I popped it up there in case you want to come up. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna run no 3 hour live tonight. You know, that's funny. Wild pigs or the pigs are not native to U.S. or Australia, or they were carried in there and turned loose. I noticed in watching one video when they were hunting wild, uh, them old bulls that had got back in that brush. Mm, yeah. Well, most of the hog deal, from everything I've read, is the Spanish when they were real big, and probably the English too. But they could feed a hog on board and have fresh meat. They could eat just about anything. And then when they come to an island that had water on it, well, they would turn 4 or 5 sows and the boar loose. And then when they came back through there, they'd have fresh meat they could get. And so they populated the whole damn world with hogs. And then here in the U.S., people didn't used to keep hogs hemmed up. They'd catch them and castrate the males and ear notch them and turn them loose and let them forage on their own. They just feed them enough to keep them around. Yeah, you know, we got a lot of rabbits and a lot of foxes, but they don't. It's not a problem with them here. Of course, we got eagles and coyotes and a lot of predators that work on them. Yeah, she done got acclimatized, didn't she? I did do a little bit of something today. I went and started going through my camping gear. Yeah, I know it, but started gathering up some of the stuff I was gonna put in that van. So you did get your snow, huh, Cookie? Well, I messed up yesterday. I was cooking some stuff and I had one of a Teflon skillet and that thing slipped and I grabbed at it and I don't know if you can see the blister on that thumb or not. I got a clear blister all the way down one side. I need to pop that thing, I guess. Boy, it didn't take, I just touched it. Woo! Lord, when I was welding, I get burned all the time there. Yeah, really, that thing hurt for a few minutes. I got cold water on it. It really is not sore or anything. It just puffed up. I don't know whether to pop it or let it just keep letting it go. What gas at out there, Roy? Yeah, it's been a couple of days now. Yeah, I thought it maybe start going down on its own, but maybe it's not going to. It's not tight as it was. So, what usually happens if I leave it alone, I'll grab something or do something and then bust it. It'll rip it. Hmm. I just wonder how much for. I don't know about New Mexico. 335. Well, that'll help a little bit. My pocketbook's gonna hurt driving this van compared to that 70-mile-an-hour motorcycle. I mean, 70 mile a gallon. Of course, I don't have any idea what kind of gas mileage this thing gonna get. It may get 10, and it may get 16 or 17. Ooh, damn, under $3. Well, that's good. I figured if I got 15 miles a gallon, that trip would cost about $4 a gallon gas would cost about $500. So, Hey, Miss Crystal, how you feeling, gal? You about to get well? Mm. We'll come over and eat at your house. Well, hello, William. How you doing? Yeah, takes a while to get over that creeping crud. You still down south? Do you still get grapefruits and oranges and tangerines and down in the valley like you used to? Hmm. Well, where are you going from there, Crystal? Hard to get you to get some grapefruit and some oranges and some tangerines. And I'll pay you for them. Give him the badge. He loves that fresh fruit. My dad used to hunt down there around Catula. Every year he'd bring that. Oh, all right. Yeah, why don't you do that for me if you will, and I'll pay you when I'll see you out there in Quartzsite. That's why I was sort of thinking maybe he's going to come through Waco. Roy thinks anything below 70 is cold now. Yeah. Hmm. Jalapeno popper tamales. That sounds interesting. That's good nighttime temperature. That's good sleeping. Ooh, that sounds good. Well, are you going to go to Ironwood? Damn, Roy. Whoa. I'm sorry, Moon. I didn't see you come in. But good night. I hope you have a good one. My wife had a Spanish lady that uh, she used to order several dozen of them tamales about every other week. She could eat them things like popcorn. I'll tell you what I'm getting hungry for. I got to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I need to buy some damn corny dogs. I haven't had one of them in a long time, and that just sounds good. You like them, huh? I had a friend of mine bought a big ranch down in Mexico, and way down in Mexico, and there was no he didn't know it, but when he bought that ranch, he bought two little towns, and they were just sharecroppers living on that place. But there was an old woman, and every morning she'd get up, she had a big flat rock, and it was hollowed out under it. She'd build a fire in that thing, and she'd grind the corn and then make corn tortillas right there on top of that rock. She'd see me coming, she'd start laughing. She'd go to slapping them tortillas down. I got to eat my weight in them. Well, most of the time, that kind of food, if it's an individual or just a hole in the wall place, the food's better than they are in the big restaurants where you can get a truck. There was a place in Kingsville, little hole in the wall place, and I got the best shrimp cocktail I've ever eaten in my life right there. But the lady that ran that restaurant's husband was a shrimper, and wouldn't freeze those shrimp. They'd bring them right in off the boat, just on ice. Ooh, it makes a difference. Do you have to go rate a field for corn shucks, Crystal? Tell you something else I used to make them when I was way down in Mexico was refried beans, and the way I don't know how they fixed them, but they taste completely different than what you get up here. Okay. Kind of making me hungry. Boy, you can't beat that, Roy. That's good. Yeah, I think I'm fixing to do the same thing, Mr. Cookie. I have a hard time keeping my eyes open. You have a good night, buddy. I hope all y'all get a good night's sleep. We'll I always hated long goodbyes, Crystal. We'll see y'all tomorrow.